We've been talking but not hearing, sharing space but feeling far. So many words we never finished, so many wounds left in the dark.
We learned how to keep on going, but forgot why we began. Now we stand here in the silence, needing you to heal again.
We don't wanna walk alone. We don't want to pretend we're strong. Teach us to love again, not the way the world defines. Teach us to love again, with your heart and not just ours, where forgiveness leads the way, and grace is more than words we say. Teach us to love again, the way you love us every day.
We remember all the promises spoken when our hearts were new. Some were broken in the waiting, some got lost in what we do.
Still we know you're here between us, closer than we've ever been. So we open up what's hurting, let your healing start within.
We lay down our pride and fear. We need your voice to guide us here. Teach us to love again, not the way the world defines. Teach us to love again, with your heart and not just ours, where forgiveness leads the way, and grace is more than words we say. Teach us to love again, the way you love us every day.
Restore what time has worn away, bind our hearts where trust has frayed. We give you what we can't repair. Teach us to love again.
Teach us to love again, with patience, truth and grace. Teach us to love again, and let your peace remain. We learned how to say we're sorry, but not how to truly heal. We cover cracks with silence, pretending pain's not real.
There are memories we avoid, words we wish we could erase. Still we stand before you now, with honest hearts and tired faith. We don't wanna carry blame, we don't wanna walk away.
Forgive us, teach us to stay when walking out feels easier. Forgive us, teach us to stay when love requires more than words. Not just mercy for the moment, but a grace that learns to remain. Forgive us, teach us to stay and love the way you came. Some wounds still speak in whispers, even after time has passed. And trust doesn't come in moments, it's rebuilt slowly, piece by piece. So we bring you every failure, every fear we try to hide, asking you to shape our hearts, not to run but to abide. Give us strength to choose again, to begin where we still stand. Forgive us, teach us to stay when walking out feels easier. Forgive us, teach us to stay when love requires more than words. Not just mercy for the moment, but a grace that learns to remain. Forgive us, teach us to stay and love the way you can. Teach our hearts to bear the weight of patient love that does not break. Cover us in truth and grace. Teach us to stay.
Teach us how to hold the pain without letting bitterness remain. Heal what only you can change. Teach us to stay.
Forgive us, teach us to stay with mercy deeper than our past. Forgive us, teach us to stay and build a love that lasts. Forgive us, teach us to stay with mercy deeper than our past. Forgive us, teach us to stay and build a love that lasts. We've learned the way to walk in alone, even while standing side by side. There were seasons we survived, but never truly felt alive. We carried love with tired hands, unsure if it would hold again. But here we are before you now, asking you to rebuild what's been.
We don't want strength without your truth. We don't want love that's built on fear.
Be the cord that holds us when our hands feel weak. Be the cord that binds us when words fall incomplete. When we stumble, when we strain, when we don't know how to begin. Be the cord that holds us pulling us back in.
We're learning how to listen again, how to speak without defense, how to stay when it would be easier to build walls instead of trust. Not by force, not by demand, but by grace we don't command. We choose to walk this road again, with you leading every step.
We lay our pride before your feet. We ask for hearts that learn to kneel. Be the cord that holds us when our hands feel weak. Be the cord that binds us when words fall incomplete. When we stumble, when we strain, when we don't know how to begin. Be the cord that holds us, pulling us back in. Oh. Bind our hearts where trust was torn. Hold this home through every storm. Teach us how to love with grace. Be the cord that stays.
Not by strength we find alone, but by love you've always shown. Keep us close, don't let us break. Be the cord that stays.
Be the cord that holds us through every change we face. Be the cord that holds us and never lets us be. Be the cord that holds us through every change we face. Be the cord that holds us and never lets us break. Be the cord that holds us. Be the cord that holds us and never lets us break.
Be the cord that holds us. Be the cord that holds us.
I see you standing here again, not as strangers, not the same. Time is written on our faces, stories joy and stories pain. Love once felt so effortless, now it asks for deeper roots. Not the fire that fades with fear, but the flame that still endures. We've learned that feelings come and go, but covenant remains.
This is a love that still chooses through the silence and the cost. This is a love that still chooses when it's easier to walk off. Not the spark that burns and fades, but the promise that remains. This is a love that still chooses every day.
Like a garden that was left, waiting for the rain again. We believed the ground was broken, but you knew what lay within. You remind us love is patient, built in seasons and not in haste. And what's rooted deep in truth will not be washed away. You teach our hearts to stay a spark that burns and fades, but the promise that remains. This is love that still chooses every day. Oh, set your seal upon our hearts. Guard this love when seasons change. Teach us how to walk in grace and choose again. Not by passion, not by fear, but by love that holds us near. Let this covenant remain. Teach us to choose again.
This is love that still chooses, with your mercy as our guide. This is love that still chooses, with you always by our side.
This is love that still chooses, with your mercy as our guide. This is love that still chooses, with you always by our side. This is a love that still chooses,
with your mercy as our guide.
with you always by our side. We're not starting from the ground, but from lessons learned in pain. Every crack has taught us something. Every tear has shaped our way. What once felt so unstable now begins to find its place. Not by force, not by control, but by truth and steady grace. We won't rush what needs to grow. We will build with what we know. We're building love to last on a foundation strong, not on words we say in moments, but on truth we walk upon. Through the storms and through the calm, through the nights that feel too long, we're building love to last, with you at the center of our home.
Every day becomes a choice to remain and not retreat, to lay down what once divided and protect the trust we need.
We are learning how to listen, how to speak with open hearts, how to let you shape the spaces where our healing truly starts. We choose patience over pride. We choose love that doesn't hide. We're building love to last on a foundation strong, not on words we say in moments, but on truth we walk upon. Through the storms and through the calm, through the nights that feel too long, we're building love to last, with you at the center of our home.
Build this house with wisdom deep, guard our hearts and help us keep every promise, every
Not by strength we claim our own, but by grace you freely show. Let this love be built in you, strong and true. We're building love to last. We're building love to last. We're building love to last. With you at the center of our home, we're building love to last. On a foundation strong, not on words we say in moments, but on truth we walk upon. We're building love to last. With you at the center of our home. Here we are before you now, not with answers, just with hearts. Every room within this home needs your light to truly start. We invite you in the silence, in the moments we can't fix, where the weight of daily living left us tired, worn and thin. We don't ask for perfect days, we ask you to remain. Cover this home with peace, let your presence fill these walls. Cover this home with peace, be the strength when we feel small, where forgiveness finds its way, where love learns how to stay. Cover this home with peace, and let your mercy fall.
Teach us how to guard our words, how to listen more than speak, how to hold each other gently when the road feels hard and steep. Let this place be built on truth, let it stand the test of time, not by power, not by pride, but by love you redefine.
We surrender every fear, we ask you to dwell here. Cover this home with peace, let your presence fill these walls. Cover this home with peace, be the strength when we feel small, where forgiveness finds its way, where love learns how to stay. Cover this home with peace, and let your mercy fall. Bless this union, guard this space, let your spirit lead our ways. Heal what time has left behind. Cover this home, from the doorway to each room. Let your grace be written through. May this love reflect your truth. Cover this home.
Cover this home with peace, and let your presence stay. Cover this home with peace, and let your presence stay. Cover this home with peace, and let your presence stay. Cover this home with peace, and let your presence stay. Cover this home not with answers, just our hearts before your throne. Every promise, every failure, every step we couldn't hold.
We don't come with perfect words, we don't come with strength to prove, only with our open hands, needing you. I've seen love grow tired and quiet in the weight of passing days. Still I know you stand between us when we lose our way. So we bring you all our questions, every fear we try to hide, asking you to guard this union from the inside. Here we are before you together, nothing hidden, nothing strong. If you're holding us forever, we will not be torn. Here we are before you together. We don't walk this road alone. Teach us how to listen more,
Teach us how to speak with grace,
heal the words that left their mark,
redeem the time